Today I'm smoking what I call Jack's Mountain Bacon. It's my personal bacon that I do for myself. We have great bacon, but I like to just fine-tune this a little bit more, and later on you'll see why. Throughout the smoking process, I want to know what the ambient temperature, that is the inside temperature of this smokehouse. So what I've done is put a little hole in here, and then I have a little temperature probe I stick in there so that I can monitor that. What I'm using here is apple and cherry. I have a little bit of hickory mixed in with those chips that I'll add a little bit later. But I'm going to go ahead and start the fire. There's a little wheel rim in here, and I put my fire in there, and I will control it with a plate of steel on top. I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to fires, and so I like using just the wood. And so I got some really small kindling here, and we'll see if we can get this going. I've built lots and lots of smokehouse fires over the years, and I always sort of prided myself, as I said, in being able to start a fire and being purist. And I used one match, so I'm still able to do this. I chose these bellies, fresh bellies as we call them, before they become bacon, and I cured them last Tuesday morning, and so this has been now 1 week with just a dry rub of the same kind of seasoning that we use for our normal, or our original bacon, I should say. Is I found this old scrap piece of stainless steel that I'm going to put over the truck rim to sort of smother the fire, because I've got to keep that heat controlled. And I'll just control the heat by sliding it back and forth and allowing just so much flame to come out. So the idea is, at least for the first several hours, to smother it. And so that's what I'll be doing here. There you go. And then I'm going to close it. How long will this take? This will take at least 4 hours. Probably, it's 8 o'clock, probably close to 1. Little story about smoking is my dad used to check on the smokehouses on the way to prayer meeting on Wednesday nights at church. And anytime you do this, you smell like a bologna the rest of the day. And people would love to sit near him because he smelled so good. I'm just looking at the ambient temperature. It's getting a little bit hot, but I just covered the fire with my stainless steel plate. So we will see if I can tone it down a bit. So here's what it looks like, sort of part of the process. It's coming along very nicely. I actually have a probe in here to monitor the internal temperature, so that when I'm done I can evaluate it and see how it did. So I just put on some more wood, gonna close it up, let it get good and smoky. Okay, so I am checking this out here. It's coming along nicely. I don't know if you can see, it's a nice golden brown. I'm still working, trying to understand and work the stainless steel sheet I have down there as my damper. But I'm happy. I'm running about 140 to 150 in the house, ambient, and that's exactly where I want to be. I'm hoping to have these done by 1, so I don't have a lot of time here, but you just can't hurry this. All right, we're going to check this out. We're getting near the end. Just to see what we have here. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm going to check the internal here. I'm going to check this temperature. All right, getting there. All but 140. I want to go about 10 more degrees. As I said this morning, this is a beautiful day to smoke bacon, and it has been, and I think it's going to produce beautiful bacon. So let us see here. So there is the final product. You can see how golden brown. Ouch. That was the outside, by the way. The inside is just exactly about where I want it. So now I'm just going to let the door open and let it cool, and then we'll put them in the refrigerator and slice them up. There's one more final test of greatness. Okay, got all the bacon smoked yesterday, had it in the cooler overnight, coming out here this morning to slice it up, and actually I have come on the griddle right now, and it'll be ready by the time I'm finished to really get the true test. So,